During this session, I want to start talking to you about something that I believe to really be pivotal in many areas of life. I truly believe this with all of my heart, because we're going to talk about the heart of success. What is the heart of success? It has to do with a person's attitude. Your attitude will really determine many things in your life. Your attitude determines how you see people, but also it really determines on how people view you. Whether you realize that or not, if they think for a moment that you're an individual that has a great attitude, they realize that you're approachable. But if in fact that they think that you're a person with a pretty rough attitude, they realize that they have to walk on eggshells when they get around you. Your attitude really determines a lot that goes on inside of your life. A Fortune 500 study found that 94% of all the executives that were surveyed attributed their success to attitude more than any other factor. This study, very interestingly, 9.4 out of 10 executives. Now, I'm not talking about people whose only aspiration is to be able to get a paycheck. Those individuals that are just looking for a paycheck are people that will never change. They're really just someone who's going to live off of everyone else as they begin to attempt to go into the marketplace, build new businesses, do new things, create new jobs, create new technology, and what they want to do is that they want to become a leech off that technology so that they can have a job and therefore they can be sustained throughout life. Now truly, I have no trouble with people that are workers. I was a worker and a person with a job for a long, long time. But I realized something, that if I was ever going to get anywhere in my life, my attitude was going to be able to help me get there. And when you make that switch inside your mind and you don't take personal, and I want to really help you with this, please don't take anything personally that you're hearing me say. I want you to take it back to your home, your life, your thoughts, and then begin to think it out. Because truthfully, without people that choose to be business owners, there would be no jobs. If there weren't people that really were technologically advanced and wanted to build a business of something around the world, there wouldn't be all of these corporations that were creating jobs for people that chose in life not to do that. And so 94% of all executives surveyed, not 94% of workers, because workers don't think that their attitude really has to do with anything. People that are workers are really more action-oriented. Well, I was there, wasn't I? I went to work. I showed up. Well, I did it. I've been here 6 months. Where's my raise? How much time do I get off? How many sick days do I get? Already planning to be sick. I don't get any days off. People that own businesses, they don't get any days off. How many of you business owners realize that a business owner doesn't get a day off? It's true, isn't it? Because when you own a business, you don't take time off. It's the people who work for you that get time off. And somehow I don't understand that, but it's really, really true. So 94% of executives, when they were surveyed, actually said that their attitude really affected their job and their life more than any other factor. Subsequently, I saw this, that it's rare that you'll ever be promoted on skill alone. It's a very rare thing that you'll ever be promoted on skill alone, but promotion is almost assured based upon your positive attitude towards your employer, your coworkers, and your responsibilities. Let's go over that again. That it is rare that you'll ever be promoted on skill alone, but promotion is almost assured based upon your attitude, your positive attitude towards your employer, toward your coworkers, and toward your responsibilities. There are people that when you go into the office in the morning, they're looking for a way to be able to get out of any of the work that they need to do and that they have to be given. Then there are people that you meet every morning that they can hardly wait to get into the day. They can hardly wait to be able to do the extra work. And those are the people that make more money. Those are the individuals that everyone realizes that you can build a business with. And this is very important for you to know. Why am I devoting an entire session on attitude? Because the real truth about it is this, is that things won't go as you planned. Things never go as you planned. Every one of us plans on perfection. But have you discovered that not everything goes quite as you planned? Things don't really go like you planned. And so because of that, you won't get everything that you want at your place of employment. You're not going to get it. I don't get everything that I want. People have the idea that in the businesses or in the other things that I do, that what happens is that they think that because you're at the top, you're a person who always gets what you want. But the opposite is really true. It's not that you get what you want, it's that you hear about what everybody else needs when you're at the top. And so you have to understand that you're not going to get everything at your place of employment. No one does, not even your employer. Remember that your employer doesn't get everything that he wants. He's the one who understands how he needs to make certain levels or certain sacrifices in order to be able to get the thing that all of the people in the business really need. Now, if you remain happy and willing when plans go awry, your boss is going to remember you when he looks for someone to promote. If you stay happy when things aren't happy, then your boss is looking for someone who that will be happy when it's time to promote somebody. Somebody that has gratitude. See, there is the greatest equalizing factor in your life is gratitude. Gratitude will cause you to come up to levels that you wouldn't be able to come up to. If you're a thankful person, everybody loves a thankful person. Everybody loves an individual who is grateful. When they're grateful, when you're grateful for the paycheck, when you're grateful for the business, when you send someone some steaks, when you send somebody some flowers, when you send someone a note, when you send somebody a gift certificate in gratitude for the business that they brought you, everybody loves somebody who is grateful. And when you understand that, it'll make all the difference in the world. Now, let me kind of give you something that Thomas Jefferson said, because it's very interesting, is that nothing can ever stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing can ever stop the man from achieving his goal that has the right mental attitude. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. Nothing can stop the man with the right attitude, but nothing can help the man with the wrong one. If you've got a right one, no one can stop you. If you've got a wrong one, then no one can help you. And that's really interesting, but it's so true. It's so true because whether it's in the workplace, whether it's in your family, whether it's with your kids, whether it's with anyone, you can never help a child that has a poor mental attitude. You can't help a wife that has a poor mental attitude. You can't help a husband that has a poor mental attitude. You cannot help anyone that's poor in their mentality. But you can't stop anybody who says, sure, we can get around that. You mean we can do that? Oh, sure. You know, are you kidding? We can do this. Well, you can't stop a person with a great mental attitude because that individual is really an individual that has seen the end result already. Psychologist William James said this. He said, the greatest discovery of my generation is that people can alter their lives by altering their attitude of mind. This psychologist, he says this. He said, now, the greatest discovery of my generation. Now, what you have to understand is that there is what is called metaphysical belief system. And then what there is that there is a person who has you remember the PMA teaching over the years? And now that there are so many different things that go along with this, that you can actually reprogram yourself. So William James said this. He said, the greatest discovery of my generation is that a man can alter his life by altering his mind. That if you just alter your mind, you can change your life. If you change the way that you